Well, we could start this off by you say your name, where you served, and what you did in the.
Well,
what you can say at least.
my name's Raymond Jones, and I served in North Vietnam for 2 tours, 98% of 2 tours. Only went back to the South to resupply and get what we needed and stuff like that and do a halo back in. I was on Phoenix teams, and there's not a lot I can really say about that, but I think they're pretty much declassified. What the government will let you read is on the websites, I'm sure. And other than that, I honorably discharged and been having a pretty normal life up until this spot right here, and I'm in the middle of a divorce, and somehow or another she's already wrangled the house out from under me, so
Understood.
there we go.
May I ask how old you are?
Yes, sir, I'm 67 years old.
And we're here in Los Angeles, and so you've been in a house with your wife?
Yeah, I've been in the San Fernando Valley. I've lived here since 1977, when I came out into service.
And how long ago did you find yourself with nowhere to live?
About 6 months ago.
6 months?
Yeah, and I was in the program over there. I've been waiting on my VASH voucher.
What
That's
program
at the tiny homes in
West Los Angeles, VA?
VA, and that's a terrible thing.
You were inside CTRS?
Yes, I was.
What
And
was
all CTRS counselors can do is tell you who you should be talking to. And they don't have a whole wealth of information for nobody. They set you with a ride share and stuff like that, but other than that, they're clueless. And then it's
So you'd rather sleep out here than in
absolutely. I could go back in there right now and don't want to, because I was in there for like 2.5 months, whatever. When I first came home, I was already just admitted right in, and I did an infraction when that was on me. I smacked a guy upside his head for being stupid, and I got him kicked out. Well, Veronica, who was my counselor, said, "Oh, we'll hold your stuff 30 days." 6 days later, my stuff was in a dumpster. I mean, espresso machine, brand new coffee maker, microwave, you name it, it was all in there. And man, I was hard on fish grease. And I just said, if I go back in there, I'm really going to catch a case. So
Wow.
I'm not going back into that.
What were the conditions like inside of CTRS?
The guys, I mean, there's a lot of vets in there, and they're so hung up on the drugs. A lot of them, not all of them, don't get me wrong, but a lot of them are doing them drugs, and they steal and they do everything else that vets usually don't do. It really appalled me, but nothing you can do about that.
Right.
But it's just a mess.
What kind of services are you seeking at the VA?
Just right now, I've pretty much got got set up for my housing service and stuff like that, and I'm waiting on the VASH voucher right now. So, but it was a tenant voucher, so I can live like in the community instead of one of them institutionalized looking buildings.
Do you know how long until you'll get the voucher? Have they told you that?
I don't. Ed didn't tell me. He's the guy over in 257, the Welcome Center, that does the VASH voucher and stuff. Or he helped me apply for it and everything, yeah. But he said, we're set. He said, well, it's just a matter of time now, so I'm just waiting.
What is that, days, weeks,
It
months?
could be months.
What's your plan in that time?
I've got a job already. I got to go over to
You have a job?
I went to, I called a friend of mine's recommendation today in the ILS security. And they told me just get my guard card and come on over.
So you're going to go
security.
do that right away?
I'm doing it tomorrow. I called them already and asked them all I had to have to get my guard card with.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
And
then she said I'll be working up in Eagle Rock. So, yeah. You can't let grass grow under your feet.
I appreciate you. What made you go to the West LA VA?
That's where I've been going since I've been out of the military.
So you just always been going there?
Yeah, there in Sepulveda over there on Plummer, and it's a lot better.
You can't explain at all what you did as a SEAL?
Well, I was EOD, if you understand what that is. That's explosives ordnance disposal. I dove in with a bomb dog named Bruno, and he loved it.
Parachuter?
Oh yeah, we had to learn to take
with the dog?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's no big deal. He loved it. It's time to be flying back here in the jaw, and he'd hit the ground going, "Can we do it here? Can we do it again?" He loved it.
And then what were you looking for doing?
Like I said, we're just on the Phoenix teams, but the Vietnamese, like any other war, they would set up IEDs. The only thing is, you can make head and his tails to theirs. I'd really love to have the statistics on how many guys got killed putting them together.
Wow.
I don't think they knew anything about wiring.
Right.
They didn't. I don't think they even had a multimeter.
Is there anything else people could do to help you, or do you need, or, I mean, is it hot meals? Is it?
Yeah, hot meals would be nice, but you know what? I've got no complaints about it. Even outside the program, I've gotten more done than in there. It's crazy.
You've had more support outside?
Out here, yeah, since I've been out. Between you, Ryan, and some other people that are blessed, just yeah.
Well, we're gonna keep making sure we help you and serve you any way we can.
Well, I appreciate it because sometimes you feel left out, but not always.
No, you're not left out. We appreciate your service.
Yes, sir.
And you have my phone number.
Yes, sir, I do.
So if there's anything you need,
Yeah, I'll
call
let you
me.
know.
And we have more. Everything that's in that bag, we have more of.
All right.
So if you say, "Hey, I just need more of this," I got you.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right.
All right.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate y'all.
We appreciate you.
Yes, sir. You too.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. There's heat warmers in there too.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Peace.